take some conversation forward, get in Pawan Goyal, who's the Chief Business Officer at Naukri, joining us now to discuss the hiring trends that we've seen in the month of September. It's been strong. Overall hiring trend has seen a growth of 10% in September. Now remember that compares with 3% in August, 7% in July and 11% in June. Mr. Goyal, thanks a lot for joining in. Can you explain where is this growth coming in from? Which sectors are leading to this growth? And is this a trend that you expect to continue in the coming months as well?
Okay. Yeah, thanks for having me. So if you look at the growth in Jobspeak, it's primarily driven from sectors which are more indexed to the Indian economy. So IT, which is flat overall, it's been flat with minor changes month to month. But sectors such as insurance, BPO, hospitality, they have shown very robust growth. They are actually insurance is at 25% for the quarter, BPO at 18%, hospitality at 22%. So very robust growths. Healthcare, 7%, pharma, 5% for the quarter. So it's been also doing well. Oil and natural gas, 8% for the quarter. So these are some of the sectors which have been performing well, while IT has remained muted. Auto, stable, it's not been growing. The other pockets of growth, which often we hear about, is GCC. GCC has been modest in our numbers. It's 4% for the whole quarter. And while a lot of new GCCs are coming in, some of the existing ones are not growing as much, and that's leading to that 4%. So hopefully that gives you a color for where the growth's, different sectors from where the growth is coming.
Pawan, hi, morning. This is Rima here. This GCC growth number, 4% for the quarter, is this the lowest that we've seen in the recent past?
No, actually, JFM was January, February, March was 2%. And Q2 and Q3, calendar year Q2 and Q3, both have been at 4%. Now, while a lot of new, and I just want to give that color, a lot of new GCCs are still coming in. Some of the existing GCCs which have already scaled up, and specifically some of the banking GCCs, the growth has stable, or some of them are degrowing. Okay, so it's a mixed story, and that leads to aggregate 4%.
Got that. So it was 2% in Q1 calendar year, and
Yes.
then it became 4 and 4, right?
Yeah.
Q2, Q3 is 4%. And what would the number be last year? Because up until now, the narrative or the impression always is that GCCs are still hiring IT professionals. So we got the quarterly number, but could you put an annual context to this? What were the numbers the year prior, the year before that?
So I don't remember the year-on-year growth numbers, but if I remember at the macro level, it was similar story last year as well. So the existing GCCs, the growth story had petered out there, but new GCCs were still coming in and driving additional headcount growth.
You know, Pawan, there has been a lot of talk about AI taking over a lot of these jobs. You've seen AI roles have surged 42% from last year. But is there a structural shift that you're witnessing in this Indian job market where you would see that these traditional tech roles would get replaced by upskilled AI-led roles and so on?
So, of course, we're seeing demand for AI go up, which you've already noted. Now, one of the most talked about sectors that will get impacted is BPO jobs, correct? And as I've remarked earlier, BPO jobs this quarter have grown 18%, okay? And previous quarter, also they grew 9%. So while AI job impact may come in at least this sector is yet to see, and this was considered to be one of the first sectors where we'll see an impact. So will impact happen of AI? We'll have to wait and watch. At this time, I don't see a material evidence.
Okay. What are the sectors which are hiring freshers currently in big ways? What are the trends that we are seeing there? Hiring plus the pay that we're seeing at the entry level.
So actually this quarter and this month in particular has been good news for fresher. So as you know, fresher hiring has been subdued for a long time. But this month, fresher hiring picked up, and it's substantially picked up in our non-IT industries. Specifically, hospitality fresher hiring is up by 46%, media entertainment again 45%, real estate 42%, FMCG 39%. Okay, so some of these non-IT industries which are picking up the demand which normally would have been in IT, and that's leading to fresher hiring growth. The salary numbers, I don't have them with me handy, but I don't. But my understanding is that is not changed materially there. We haven't seen an uptick there.
Pawan, very quickly, can you give us a contribution, a weight contribution of how your Jobspeak index is constituted? For instance, what is the weightage of IT and ITES? What is the weightage of GCC, hospitality, realty? Just to get a sense of this overall 10%. If banks is also not doing well, IT is not hiring, GCC growth is muted. So just give us the weightage.
So I think the composition of Jobspeak itself will take a fair amount of time to explain. But what has happened is, as the nature of white collar hiring in India has changed, the contribution of IT in overall job has also declined. So at some point, IT used to be north of 50%. Now I understand, if I recollect it right, it's come down to 35%. Okay, so the Jobspeak index, which is this will take another few minutes to a longer conversation to explain that, and I'm happy to do that with you offline at some point.
We look forward to that longer conversation. But Pawan, thank you so much for sparing time and joining us today. And that was Pawan Goyal on the Jobspeak report that was released currently. Take a short break. The spotlight in the crypto markets with Bart Smith from Avalanche Treasury Company. On the other side, Manisha Gupta will be in conversation with him. Stay tuned.